Confidence is built. Confidence is grown. Think about confidence like a muscle. It's literally a muscle that you can work on and you can grow each and every single day.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.
What is good, you guys? It's Kay and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be diving into how to become more confident, like overall as a person, but we're also going to kind of be touching on how to build long-lasting confidence, okay? And I really love talking about this because honestly, I haven't always been the most confident person in my life. Confidence is definitely not a linear journey. It definitely has its ups and downs, but if you can actually learn how to build a deeply rooted, like real confidence within yourself, that is the confidence that we want. That is the confidence that sticks. That is the confidence that stays, okay? So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. If you are new to my channel, hey and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Definitely go ahead and make sure that you subscribe down below if you like videos like these. Also be sure to leave a like and a comment. It definitely helps me out a lot if you do like these types of videos. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right on into it. If you clicked on this video in some way, shape, or form, you are struggling with your self-confidence. And trust me, you are not alone. We have all been there, or we are all there at a certain degree, okay? This is not something that you are alone on whatsoever. I feel like confidence is definitely one of those things that most people have to kind of work on or rebuild or regain. And it's honestly something that a lot of people struggle with. So hopefully if you found this video, you are ready just with an open mind, maybe having a pen and a notepad, because we're definitely going to be giving some actionable steps today, steps that you can take home and actually apply to increase your self-confidence. Because I just feel like it's time. Let's really strip away the self-doubt, strip away the low self-esteem, okay? We're clearing that all out and we're stepping into our most confident selves in 2024. Claim it, speak it. It's already done, okay? So the first thing I want to kind of talk about and break down with you guys is how to know if you are lacking in self-confidence or if you need a boost in your self-confidence, if your self-esteem is a little low. Let's talk about what that looks like, because a lot of times we might feel like we're confident and the whole time we have underlying issues that we didn't even realize that are really holding us back from becoming our ultimate and best, most confident selves. So here are a few ways to know if you are lacking in self-confidence. And so the first thing that can kind of indicate that you might need a boost in your self-confidence is being extremely sensitive to criticism. I know, look, I know none of us like to be told about ourselves. I know we always want people to say good things. We never want to hear criticism. Look, trust me, I'm guilty as well. But there's a fine line with not being super fond of criticism and then also being completely intolerable of criticism. If you're just extremely sensitive when somebody is, even if it's constructive criticism, even if that person is coming to you with full-on respect, you just immediately feel hit. You shut down, you get defensive, you're super sensitive to criticism. Honestly, it reminds me of that saying, a hit dog will holler. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that, but that's what it reminds me of. You're only gonna get extremely defensive about something that you find some type of truth in. And when you are extremely sensitive to criticism, it honestly sends a signal that those people are reconfirming what you already believe about yourself. And it's just it's striking a nerve because there's some truth within it, and that's why it is hurting you so bad. That's why it's making you so defensive. That's why it's making you so angry. When you are fully confident in yourself, people could say anything about you. People could literally say anything about you. If you know that that's not true, you have that full utmost confidence within yourself, or even if you are so confident in yourself that you're able to take criticism and be like, you know what, maybe I am doing this. Let me improve. Let me be better. So I don't want to get too long-winded. Y'all know how I get, but that is a really key indicator that you need a little bit of a boost in your self-confidence. Another way to know is if you just constantly have a sense of fear, an underlying fear. For example, a fear of confrontation. You may have a fear of trying. You may have a fear of failure, but whatever it is, you walk around and you have a underlying sense of fear. This can be a really great indicator that your self-confidence, your self-esteem is a little bit lower than it should be, okay? If you are so afraid to try something new, if you are so afraid to confront someone who did you dirty, if you are so afraid of failure that you don't even try, like that is a key indicator that, you know, you could be lacking in the self-confidence department. Anybody that is like 100% sure in themselves, has that confidence, look, I'm gonna confront you and I'm not gonna have a fear of doing that because I know how I deserve to be treated. I know that you did me dirty, or you know, you did something to me that I wasn't quite fond of, and it's either I confront you and we work this out and we continue our friendship or we continue our relationship, or I confront you and you take it to offense and it just like it wasn't meant to be in the first place. But either way, I know what's up. Someone that is lacking in self-confidence really looks at confrontation, and trust me, I was one of these people, really looks at confrontation as something like, you know what, I'm gonna avoid it altogether because I'm afraid to lose this person. And that comes from an underlying fear that you wouldn't be able to attract a person like that in your life at a later time, whether it's a friend or a romantic relationship. But overall, just having like an underlying fear-based mindset could be rooted in just needing a boost of self-confidence. Another thing is that you can't accept compliments. When somebody gives you a compliment, you brush it off, you say, oh no, that's you, oh whatever, you know, you can't take a compliment, okay? That is a sign that you need a boost in your self-confidence, okay? Because take these compliments. You are beautiful, you are amazing, you are good at what you do, okay? You do look gorgeous in that dress, period. And just say thank you, right? But start accepting those compliments. If you are a type of person that, you know, you just realize within yourself, anytime somebody gives you a compliment, you can't seem to take it, it's because you don't really believe what they said is true. You don't really believe that, you know, the compliment that they're giving you is coming from a genuine place, because you probably don't believe that for yourself. Another one would be social withdrawal. There's a fine line between liking your space, appreciating alone time, and then withdrawing from society as a whole. I'm guilty of this, okay? Because naturally I'm a very, like, to myself, introverted person. I grew up as an only child. I do have siblings, but they're my half siblings. We didn't grow up together. So like I've always been very comfortable and very like needing of my like alone time and my personal time. But there is a big difference between, you know, wanting that alone time, making time for yourself, and just completely withdrawing from society. And if you literally get to that point where you feel like you don't even want to go anywhere, you don't even want to do anything, you don't even want to be around anyone, it could be a sign that your self-esteem is low, because you don't want people to see you. Like, you don't want to be seen out in the world, and that is definitely an indicator that you could need a boost in your self-confidence. The last one, because I could go on all day, is you have a poor boundary setting, or you don't stand on the boundaries that you set. You don't uphold the boundaries that you set for yourself, and you know, a lot of times you may not even set the boundaries in the first place. That is a key indicator that you are lacking in self-esteem and that you just need a boost. So like I said, if you identify with any of these things, this video is for you. It is okay. This is literally a judgment-free zone. I'm on this journey with you guys. Like, you know, confidence is definitely not a linear thing. Nobody is 100% confident. We all have our moments, we all have our dips, but our goal is to create higher highs and higher lows, okay? Our goal is to be on an uptrend when it comes to our confidence. So let's talk about how we grow from here. So how do we grow our confidence? Contrary to popular belief, confidence is not something that you are just born with. That's one thing that you really want to understand when it comes to confidence, because I feel like a lot of times we think that confidence, oh, if that girl is confident, like, oh, she's always been that way, you know, like, oh, like if that girl has it all going on, she's confident, you know, she has her shit together, like she's always been that way, like that's just her personality. No, confidence is built. Confidence is grown. Think about confidence like a muscle. It's literally a muscle that you can work on and you can grow each and every single day. And also keep in mind that nobody is just born a 100% confident person. It's just not a thing, okay? It's not realistic. It's not a thing. And you want to definitely take it off of that pedestal, like take your confidence off of that pedestal in a way, because it's definitely something that you have power over, you have control over, and you can grow and build each and every single day, and you can cultivate a greater sense of confidence within yourself. So that's step one, is just knowing that your confidence is a muscle. You can grow it, you can build it, and these are the ways that you're going to be able to do exactly just that. One of the most, I'd say, significant ways to build and increase your self-confidence would be to build and work on your self-love. I just made a whole video on self-love, so if you want, I will go ahead and link it above and you can watch that video right after this one. Increase your self-love, because the more that you actually genuinely love yourself, and it's a deep and internal love that exudes on the outside, the more confident in yourself that you will be. It's just a natural thing, just a natural ebb and flow right into each other. So take those necessary steps to increase your self-love, whatever you need to do, right? Taking yourself on dates, making yourself feel good. Remember that self-confidence is an inside job, and the only way that you're going to be able to achieve confidence that lasts is from actually realizing that and going deep within yourself. Practicing affirmations is an amazing way to boost your self-confidence, and I feel like affirmations are definitely slept on, especially in this day and age. Affirmations are essentially you speaking who you are into the world and doing that until it actually becomes the truth, right? If you feel like you are lacking in self-confidence, you can literally look at yourself in the mirror every single day and say, you know what? I am a confident person. I am beautiful. I am filled with love. I am joy. I am love. I am confident. I exude confidence every single day in every single space that I occupy. Don't feel silly to actually sit in front of the mirror and tell yourself that. And it might feel silly, honestly, the first couple days, just being real with you. It might feel silly, especially if you don't truly believe that yet, but keep doing it. Keep doing it, and I promise you, your confidence will grow. Your love for yourself will actually grow. And it's honestly a crazy thing to see. There's honestly a whole self-confidence formula. I'm actually gonna put it on the screen because I started reading this self-confidence formula a few years ago. It's from the book Think and Grow Rich, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. Literally use the self-confidence formula. Speak it out loud to yourself every single day, and you will notice such a shift in yourself. It might not be the same week, it might not be the same month, but hell, it could be, okay? I'm telling you guys, this thing works. And literally this goes into any affirmation that you say about yourself. Affirmations are so much more powerful than we realize. It's literally affirming who you are, speaking it into the world, and just being able to watch that come back to you. That energy that you're putting out just come right back to you. So affirmations are really key on this whole journey of boosting and increasing your self-confidence. Now, this one's gonna sound a little bit more on the external side, okay, but stay with me. But enhancing your physical and outer appearance. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it is so true. When you look good, you feel good. And I mean, not every time. I've had times where I've cried in my makeup, don't get me wrong. But 9 times out of 10, you look good, you feel good. I actually saw a quote going around Instagram. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it, but it's when you look fly, you could be having the worst day, but you're I really got that shit on. I don't know if y'all have seen that one, but it just reminds me of that. Put that shit on. Enhance your wardrobe, enhance your vibe. Get your hair done, get your nails done, or do them yourself if you know how to do them, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm a DIY girly all the way, okay? It just increases your vibrations, it increases your confidence just naturally. My camera has been overheating lately and I really don't know why, but yeah, enhance your appearance in some way. Literally, when you look good, you feel good, and that's just a fact. For example, I don't know about y'all, but when I get new gym clothes, it just motivates me to go to the gym. It makes me want to wear them. It makes me feel super confident. It makes me want to just go to the gym and make my body look even better. It just gives me that boost of confidence, okay? So if you have something like that where you can go get your hair done and just feel like that girl, or you can go get your nails done and just be oh my God, Like, do it, you know, have that boost of confidence. And, you know, when you do it, also like maintain that feeling and understand that that is a fleeting feeling. But at the end of the day, like sometimes you just need that little boost to get you to where you need to be for that day. Standing on your boundaries. Like, this is such a big one, and I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I feel like I talk a lot about this on my channel already, but stand on your boundaries. Like, don't let anybody or anything come in between you and your boundaries. If you know you deserve more, stand on it, because not only is this going to boost your self-confidence, it's going to boost and enhance your self-trust. It's going to make you trust yourself so much more, because you know you don't play about you. You do not play about you. And if somebody crosses a boundary, cut like, and you stand on that. Like, that is such a confidence booster. It lets yourself know that I know who I am, I know what I deserve, and I know what I'm not going to accept. And that in itself is like building more confidence within you, building that self-esteem more than you know. Okay, so this one is probably unexpected, but continue to increase your knowledge. Like, I can't tell you how sexy it feels to learn something new. And I feel like that seems so simple, but it's so transformative when it comes to your self-confidence. Like, when I'm reading a new book and I'm learning more about myself, or I'm learning more about the world in some way, I just feel so much more confident to then go out into the world, exude new information, or, you know, talk to a friend, talk to a family member, and be like, you know, this is what I learned. Like, there is something so sexy in learning something new and continuing to improve your knowledge in any area of life. Really, it doesn't even have to be on just like self-love, self-confidence, or motivation, self-help. Like, it doesn't have to be, but you know, those are the areas that I've noticed when I, you know, dig more into, you know, those types of books. It just increases my self-confidence. But also, I really do like, you know, reads or learning more about like life and just like scientific things, nonfiction type of, you know, reads. Like, I really do enjoy those as well. So it could be on anything, but keep learning, keep growing, because that is going to increase your confidence more than you probably realize. The most important part of all this is that you are pulling your confidence from the source. Pulling your confidence from the source is just so key. I heard someone say this before, I don't know who exactly said it, but Godfidence, love that, because my confidence really does come from God. I don't know what you particularly believe in, but like, you will get so much confidence when you are deeply rooted in the spirit, when you are deeply connected to your spirituality, to God, to our creator, to the source. Like, you will gain so much confidence in just knowing the amount of love that there is for you, and just knowing that you were created for so much more than you even realize or you even know. So that's like a huge one, but I always want to touch on that, because it's like, with knowing who God is and like with knowing who I am in God and Christ, it just makes me feel so powerful. It makes me feel so confident. And you know, whatever that looks like for you, really deeply root yourself in that. And that brings me to the next thing that I want to touch on, which is the fact that confidence should be deeply rooted. When you think of anything that is unwavering, when you think of anything that is unconditional, it means that there are roots that are so deep that nothing and no one can shake that. When you think about a great oak tree, understand that those trees have been growing for thousands and thousands of years, and the roots are deeper than we possibly could ever know. And that's how I want you to think about your confidence as well. If it's still a small little tree, it's okay, okay? As long as those roots are running deep and you are actually rooting yourself into your self-confidence, that is how you're going to build confidence that lasts. That is how you're going to build confidence that only increases. You might have a dip. You might have, you know, something that takes a hit at your confidence. For example, if you have a major breakup in your life, or if you go through a job loss, or you know, if you just have anything that kind of happens in your life that hits at your confidence, because you have built these roots so deep with everything that I've talked about in this video so far, because you have deeply rooted your confidence so much, you know, you might experience a little turbulence, you might lose a branch here and there, but your tree is going to be rooted, and that is what's going to build sustainable confidence. That is what's going to help you have that confidence that exudes from the inside out. No matter what what you're looking like, no matter what you have on, no matter what room you're entering, no matter if everybody in the room is more qualified than you, you are going to have a sense of confidence that is built deep within. And also increase your awareness for when those attacks on your confidence are occurring. When you have a time period where you're like, dang, like, you know, that may or may not create a dent in my confidence. Be proactive instead of reactive. Don't allow your confidence to go to ground zero. Don't allow your self-esteem to hit the floor before you actually start working at this. Now that you know that this is something that you can actively work on each and every single day, act as if that's your superpower, because honestly it is. Knowing that you have that ability to exercise this muscle, to grow in your confidence each and every single day. Like, if you know that a situation could potentially hit your self-confidence, get on those affirmations, okay? Start doing those things that you know will help to boost your self-confidence, and really just be as proactive as you can in those situations. And overall, just remind yourself that you are her. You are the star in your movie. Everybody else is a supporting character. This is your movie, okay? This is you. This is your life. Like, really sit in that and understand that you have so much value to give to the world, just being uniquely who you are, just being different from everyone else. There's nobody like you. And I feel like knowing that and, you know, really understanding that should bring you the confidence that you need to really go out there, be your most authentic self, live in your purpose, and exude confidence in every single room that you enter. So that is gonna wrap up today's video. Honestly, I could go all day on this topic. If you guys want a part 2, let me know in the comments. If you guys like videos like these, definitely be sure to go ahead and leave a big like down below and let me know. But other than that, I'm just excited to see you take these tips and become your most confident, beautiful self in 2024. If you did enjoy this video, definitely be sure to subscribe down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, show some love, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.